Diene, Saint of Azera, received the goddess's divine revelation and fearlessly led the world to victory against the Archdemon, even with the heir of the Covenant missing in action. Then she later became the Queen of Azera. Zane's Prayer is a support skill that assists in both attack and defense by increasing your allies' attack and critical hit resistance. Blessings of the Goddess. It's a defensive secondary skill that provides all allies with a barrier and dispels debuffs. Light of Judgment. It's a basic skill that allows Diene to support her allies more frequently by increasing her own combat readiness. Diene is an Ice Elemental Soul Weaver, capable of supporting her allies through buffs. Not only do Diene's skills have short cooldowns, but they also support her own combat readiness. Equipping her with speed and health sets will allow her to greatly stabilize her party's attack and defense by using her skills frequently.
Alright guys, so that is the new Diene who we are getting in the game actually later today. It is about, I got on this super late because I had to work. I'm actually recording this at almost 6 o'clock, so actually this whole thing is about to go live in about an hour, which I will be live streaming the event shortly after 7 p.m. guys, so definitely if you guys are in the channel, check us out on Twitch and YouTube. But yeah, you guys saw here, she is a support unit, and a lot of YouTubers, I think, are spreading some misinformation. She is not a healer, and she is not as OP as you guys say. Is she a good unit? She is a good unit. Is she worth summoning? I'll go over that later in the video, but she is a pure buffer. She doesn't do damage, and she doesn't heal, so keep that in mind. You know, they kind of went over what she does. She gives a 10% combat readiness, and it's doubled while the caster is buffed. So if like you threw her on the team with like Elson or even a Chades that gave her an invincibility shield, or they gave her a defense increase, she's actually increased her combat readiness by 20% as a regular skill, which is really good. A 3-turn cooldown to give all allies a barrier for 2 turns before dispelling 1 debuff, and then the barrier is proportional to health. And then after awakening, Miracle of the Goddess decreases attack and crit rate for all allies by 3 turns, and it increases her combat readiness by 50%. So yes, she's gonna go crazy. She's gonna be doing lots of buffs and all this kind of stuff, dispelling debuffs on her second skill too. But she is not gonna be super OP that everyone's saying she's gonna be. She's not gonna be like, you know, one of those units that like you're gonna lose every PvP match, or you're gonna lose in content because of her not having her. So just keep that in mind. Basque is a really good unit. She is a free to play unit we're gonna be getting from the event, and it looks like we're gonna be getting some one of her items, which I believe is gonna be used to get her devotion up to SSS, which is really cool that she's gonna be able to do that. But let's go into her real fast. So her skill 1 is going to be, she's going to be a tank unit, and she slashes with a sword with a 50% chance to decrease attack for 1 turn, which we have on lots of units. So not really too special on her basic, but her 4-turn cooldown, skill 2, attacks with an 85% chance to dispel all buffs. Damage dealt increases proportion to the health. So I'm not sure, because it doesn't say on the enemy or attacked enemy. There's a lot of speculation that possibly she dispels all buffs in play, or not, or maybe just on all the enemies. But for sure it is going to affect the enemy attacked, but we will see through testing. I wish they actually would have done a video for her, because then they would have explained it for sure. But we'll be able to find out later tonight, hopefully, exactly how that skill does work for sure. But it's an awesome skill. 85% is huge. If you just get some sub-stats out of effectiveness on her HP, and possibly speed crest, I would think, to do as well, just because being able to loop her with lots of buffs is going to be really beneficial. Now, her skill 3, which has a 6-turn cooldown, so it is a lot. Obviously, you probably will be able to reduce it by 1 cooldown. Normally, you can on ultimates with skilling her up. And you basically cover all your allies for 3 turns of immunity. And then also you give a barrier to herself for 3 turns. So I'm interested to see if like burning it is either going to give you a 1-turn extension, or maybe it's going to give a barrier to a second ally. That would be really interesting to see if this is the skill that you can burn. I think, but phenomenal free-to-play unit. I think it's a major improvement from Kiki Rat. Kind of sucks Kiki Rat is already severely outdated after only 1 week. But and then we have Noble Oath. This is a new 5-star print or 5-star artifact that is going to be added into the game. This will be in the general summoning pool. We'll go over the summoning system of that. Not that Diene is not going to be added to the summoning pool, but this is as health decreases, defense and effect resistance increase up to 25%, and then max level goes up to 50%. So it's purely meant for a tank unit. So honestly, pulling this is kind of mediocre. It's not like a super OP artifact that's going to immediately go on some of your units. It could be going on Basque, or maybe you want to put it on Cecilia. It could be a decent one, but I do like the other night exclusive 4-star that increases combat readiness when attacked. I like that better personally. And then the old pocket watch is going to be how you get Basque's devotion up, which I believe you're going to get that in the exchange. Okay, so let's go into the Diene drop rate up a limited summon. So you can only pull her in this banner. She will never be added to the Covenant summon pool unless they do another limited banner and they include her, or they announce something down the road. But as of right now, in Covenant summons, you cannot pull her even after her banner leaves. So, addition to that, each time you summon a hero, you are going to have your summon counter decrease by 1. It starts at 120. So keep in mind, unless this is a translation error and they meant to say when you summon, period, it does not count artifacts. So just because it starts at 120 does not mean that 120 summons guaranteed you're going to get Diene. So keep that in mind, guys. And I will be summoning for her, but I'm not going to go crazy like I did for Cecilia. For sure, I may be doing 20 or maybe 30 summons, and that's it. I'm going to call it at that. I got a lot of stones saved up, but I want to save them for other banners. So if you have not received the hero after 120 summons, the next summon, so you do actually have to do a minimum of 125 summons. So keep that in mind. The next summon is guaranteed to give you the limited hero. Addition to that, the only 5-star heroes you can summon is going to be Diene. So you cannot pull any other of the game-breaking 5-star heroes. So yes, it is kind of a trap banner, for sure. Her rate is increased by 1%. I believe before we had them at like 0.08% or 0.8%. So it is a little bit of a higher rate to pull her. But once again, guys, you could do 250 summons. You could do 300 summons. And if you don't pull enough heroes, you're not going to get that guarantee. So keep in mind that, guys, that, spend at your risk. If she's really going to fill out your team, you may want to go all in. But if not, you may want to wait. So now, Eulogy for a Saint. So you're going to get a 50% increase in attack, health, and defense for Diene and Basque. So I would highly recommend, this is a great opportunity to farm Basque, get him, or get her rather, and then use her in your team, level her up through the story. You're going to want to grind out the event, get all the rewards. So really great opportunity to use her. She could basically be your frontline tank because she's going to have an increase of all 50% on stats. Attack, health, and defense, at least the main stats, which is really good. If you got Angelica, she's a good healer to bring. If you got Vildred, he's a good speed DPS to bring. And then Crow is going to be a good attack and a tank unit to bring as well. Okay, so for the first 2 weeks, we're going to be able to clear through 20 stages. And then in the third week, we're going to be able to clear 20 to 30 stages. And it's going to show us down here, we're going to get all these different achievements and things like that. Let's see here. Okay, I don't care about the buffs. So the Wagon Grass is going to be the first material we're going to get. So that's going to be gold. That's going to be all the artifact charms, covenant bookmarks, accessory chests, frost ruins, giga phantasms, Molagora seeds ×2, strange jelly ×2, times 5. Bladed fake bone ×5, old pocket watch ×3, and ancient creature necklace ×3. Okay, so then we're gonna get the other 2 old pocket watches, which I believe it is 5 units to max something. Small sun badge ×4, Fuse Nerve times 2, Ring of Glory times 4, Molagora Seed times 1. So we're going to get 3 Molagora Seeds, which is really good. And then if they bring the Molagora event, which it said per event, so I would assume they will, then we are going to get another Molagora. So that would be a total of 4 Molagoras, which is really awesome, which if you guys know in the Labyrinth, if you guys wait to see the red Molagora in the Labyrinth, you can actually get it for a discount of only 4 seeds, as opposed to 5 as in on 3-4 in normal story. So keep that in mind. We're also going to get more of the charms for the Guardian Amulets. We're also, and obviously the Catalyst, which we just went over. So really awesome stuff there. Here we're going to be getting a total of 10 Leafs, a bunch of gold. What is that? 160,000 gold. And then on top of that, just like the Diene event, guys, you see every 15 of these. I would assume we're going to get around 15 per run. You can get your, I would assume it's going to be the same 2,500 gold pack. There's a rare catalyst chest. Look like 2 rare catalyst chests? 2 rare catalyst chests in here as well. There is going to be, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 silver transmit stones, which are always nice to have extra, because normally you can get about enough to get that Molagora seed every week. I think you get about like 7 or so. So this will put you a little bit surplus. So I would highly recommend you save your transmit stones for your Molagora seeds per week. And then you're going to get another old pocket watch. Oh, so we do need more of them. So I guess you need 6, because I think that's all of them then. You're going to get 30 stones. You're going to get more charms, a lot more charms. 15 more bookmarks. And then you're going to get a gold transmit stone as well. So that's one of the 6 you need to do a Moonlight summon or a 4 to 5 star normal banner summon. Okay, so and it says treasure chests and golden chests, and the goblin drop rate will now also include event currency as opposed to tier 2 to tier 3 heroic equipment. So I wonder if that's for sure or if that's a chance that you could get the event currency, which I honestly am not down for. I would rather get the heroic sets, to be honest, but it is what it is. Now, content balancing changes. We're almost done with the update. So we are going to need a 40% decrease of the amount of gold that is needed to level up equipment from tier 1 to tier 6. So you guys see here before, 15,675 gold to level up a tier 1. Now it's going to be 9,405 gold. And now if we go to an epic tier, so if we go to epic tier 1, 141,000 gold to 84,000 gold. That is a drastic decrease of the amount of resources we'll need. That is going to be great. They're also talking about the Labyrinth. Basically, we're going to be going from 25 coins to 20 coins. Treasure chests and treasure piles would appear according to a certain schedule. There is now a change of ancient coins that can be obtained in battle in addition to finding them in treasure chests and piles of stones. Now you can obtain ancient coins regardless of probability from battle, and the chances of getting normal equipment and labyrinth equipment have increased dramatically. The increased rate is proportional to the previous drop rate of ancient coins. So basically it's meaning that you're going to have more opportunities to get the labyrinth equipment since it is the better equipment and the ancient coins. So that is really awesome that they're doing that to fix labyrinth a little bit better. Hopefully we'll be able to get more. What they need to do though is they need to definitely give us 3 plays of labyrinth a day at minimum. If they're not going to let us recharge through time, 1 play a day is just not enough. It just really isn't. And then there's a bunch of bug issues you guys can go into. I'm not going to go into that in the video. But anyway, guys, overall, I think the event's awesome. The rewards are definitely better, I feel, than the Diene event. Like I said, if we get that event for the Molagora, we're going to get 4 Molagoras from this event over the course of 3 weeks, which is awesome to add into the, I believe it's like 3 Molagoras per week you get. So that's going to be great. And then also, the summon banner. Like I said, guys, if you're free to play, I would skip unless you have literally everything else for your team and you're really lacking that one support unit that would really make your account really good. That is going to perform really well for you. So it's definitely not a unit like Cecilia, I feel, or a unit like, not even says like Moonlight Ken or anything like that, where it's just like, oh my god, it's OP, I have to have it. Like, definitely feel it out, guys. Maybe do a couple summons if you really want to, if you just want to pull, but just keep in mind, guys, that this is the only 5-star unit you're going to pull. So, other than that, guys, that's all I got for you guys for the update today. Like I said, I will be streaming in about an hour or so. for this event. So I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video as always. If you guys are new to the channel, as always, hit that subscribe button down below. We appreciate the support oh so much. Definitely check out the video and share it with your friends. Hope you guys are all pumped for the event. Comment what you guys think of the event. Like, as always, is much appreciated as well. And until then, guys, it's Fort Misery Gaming. We'll see you guys in the next epic video. See ya.